Today, we are blessed to present one of these insightful lectures entitled 4 Types of Beings in Our Life, Part 5 of 6 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on July 14, 2019 in New Land Ashram, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
I like Taiwan, but I really love Europe. Everything clean and tidy everywhere, every country. Even a ruin. For example, if you go to Spain, don't let me forget the restaurant, okay? I might go on forever. Spain is big, very big. So if I go around Spain, that's enough for another month. Yeah. If you go to Spain, you will notice people there are very tidy. Everywhere is so tidy. Even if a ruin means a house has been built a long time ago and nobody lives there anymore and the roof is gone, the wall is half broken, still you don't see any mess there. Even if I look at the ruin in Spain, I love it so much. It feels so clean and somehow very endearing. Yeah. Or Italy also. But Spain gave a deep impression to me. Really, every ruin is like a piece of a special art for me. Yeah. Sometimes I take picture, go home, have a look, and I'm imagining how it was before. And I thought if I have a time and chance and talent, I would maybe buy that piece of ruin and the land around it and rebuild it again to make it beautiful. And my cave in Spain, it was just a cave, a lot of rock and rough, and it's not accessible. But afterward, I hired people to come in, move all the unnecessary rocks, and trim all the trees, because it's a cave only. Nothing. After we remove everything, I still put some artistic piece of assembling some rocks, around it, and then I build some column, something half high or 2/3 high, or make it beautiful. And half of the wall, I should have taken photo, but I never thought I would go out again. I didn't have anything there. I don't have camera, nothing. I had a canvas and some painting stuff. I thought I was going to paint it, and then I never had a chance. I had to leave. The cave is still there. Maybe one day, if I go there, I will go there and take photo. It's far away from any human's quarter. It takes maybe 40 minutes driving on a mountain road to reach the first house that you can see. I loved that place. No water, no electricity, but I can have a little stream somewhere, or we can buy water, bring it in. You don't need much there. Water, you also need less. My dog don't care if I smell. And if you don't do much, you meditate a lot, you don't really smell. And you need only a wet towel to make yourself clean every day. And I don't need electricity. I buy a lot of these sun lamp, solar lamp, and just stick in the ground everywhere, big one, small one, depends on. And then I use it as the flashlight, as a light for the night when I have to go out somewhere. That's one of the best time in my life. Just like in India, when I had nothing. I love having nothing. You just feel so free. If you don't believe me, try it. I don't mean absolutely nothing. You have some simple food, that you can take with you. I eat just canned food. I bring only canned food in my cave. But I have a couple of assistants because the dogs, and sometimes they bring me good food, sometimes not. And you don't need a lot. You bring a lot of canned food there and something that can last long. You can bring oil to cook because I have an oven, a heater, and they use oil. And then on top of it, it's very hot. You could cook things with it. So in winter is the best. You can warm yourself and then you can cook at the same time. In winter also, you don't need a lot. I was there in winter. I don't know what's the summer like. Summer probably you have more water. Summer and other rainy season, more water from the waterfall. Yeah, when it rains, it's like a waterfall coming down. Winter, you have ice because just put a bucket of water outside, and then when the rain comes, you feel it. I bring some plastic, like a swimming pool for kids, blow it up, and then the water can contain in it. Because I cannot carry heavy things, so these kind of, like balloon, you blow it up and it becomes like a container. It's flat though, but you can have water in it. And if it's winter, the water is still there, it becomes ice. You can also refresh yourself. If you don't want to sleep, you chop a piece of ice, put it on your face, and then you wake up. Summer or rainy season, you stay under the waterfall, it wake you up in no time. You don't need electricity. But outside where I have some mobile unit for the workers, for the attendants, and for the dogs, we have solar panels, so we can charge the phone if we need. Very civilized indeed, you don't know that. And if you have more solar panels, you can watch TV. I had a Spanish mountain. Also no electricity, no water, but I have TV. I can wash my clothes with a small washing machine. I can have even a dishwasher. And I collect all the rainwater whenever I can. But that's the workers, they do it. You see, they bring big tank inside. We cannot do that. And I have many solar panels. In winter, I can even have a heater. I live in a small hut, 1 meter 70 long and 1 meter 50 wide. I couldn't find any better, that's why. It was Christmas time, and that's the only shop that opened, and that's the only thing available. So I have to take it. And I was very happy in it. I have a small television inside. I have a heater inside. You have to use the eco heater, not a normal heater, but very flat, ceramic. I love that cave. If I have a chance and it's easy, I would stay in that cave again. I love it. It's a natural cave. The water run in and then some soft earth just loosen up and then all the stone come down to the floor. So when we come in, have to move all the stone. But then it becomes flat, you see? And I put some gravels in it and then build some little, like half-ruined Roman columns and stuff like that with hand, with these rocks that I found around it. So beautiful. I found it beautiful. For me, it was beautiful. Yeah, after I decorate it like that. And I have a tent put inside, but the road is flat in some area, but not flat enough for one tent. So sometimes I sleep here, and then in the morning I was down there somewhere else. Almost. If there's no tent, I will run into the ravine under there. It's not very deep, but it could hurt you. Yeah, so a tent is also useful. Even though just a zip, but it stops you, and then you wake up, It's it's not where I want to be. So around is all trees and bushes and birds and squirrels and rabbits and stuff like that. Oh, beautiful place. There's nothing really, just that. But for me, it's beautiful because so quiet. But in that cave, I have the biggest ever realization. And the gift that I gave some of you also from that time. All right then. Oh, let's go to a restaurant. I went to a restaurant. After I left the cave, nobody would believe that such an Asian, petite woman, go into such a wilderness cave where there's no water even. Hey, no electricity, sit there alone with a tent, doing nothing. What business? And you were young even, not so old like now. Maybe they accepted you old and fed up with society, get retirement money and go there just to quiet down for a while. There's not even a picture of Jesus or Buddha there so that you can say you go there worshiping or praying or what. Difficult to explain, right, to the society what I was doing in there. Must be something that is not suitable for the normal life. And then I fence around it even. I We explain that it's for the dog not to go out and eat the wild hog, but they don't believe that. Yeah. Okay, so the Chinese say 36气. Ah, 最好就是跑了，不是走了，跑了，跑快了啊。Of all of the 36 strategy of Chinese, the best is to run in that case. So I did. I listened to the Chinese wisdom. Yeah? Master doesn't always know everything. You always have to learn because you live in this world. Okay? You have to learn to deal with this world in this world way. Yeah? You cannot use heaven words to deal here. It doesn't apply. Huh? Okay. When you go to a different country, you don't expect to have a hot dog or cold dogs or whatever, everywhere, like in America. You eat what the native have for you. And you respect the law. Whatever law you know in that country, you abide by that law. In heaven, you don't need to want anything, or even whatever you want is already there for you. And even if you want anything extra, just for creativity's sake, you just thought about it, it's right there. But here, you're not allowed to use this. I'm not allowed to use so many things. I'm so frustrated sometimes, so frustrated. Because the thing is, the king of this world, now worry, if you come down with all your splendor and magical power, then every one of this planet will just follow you, go back to heaven, and he has no subjects to rule. What's the use of a king without any subject, right? So you have to sign contract. You can't walk in the air, you can't walk on the water, you can't fly, you can't go through walls, you can't open door without any keys from afar, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can't heal the sick openly. So many things you cannot. The master can manage everything, but here cannot. These people have sadistic tendency. They want the master to suffer or to be in poor condition or pain or sorrow in any kind, or short of all comfort that they want to have, they themselves want to have. But they don't want master to have anything like that. You understand? No wife, no kids, no family, no friend, no possession, no clothes, no food even. Eat food has to be very poor food. Yeah. Walk bare feet, no shoes. Yeah. No clothes would be best. Yeah, that kind of master that people want. The master has all heaven and earth, and they expect the master has to be poor, suffer, pain, sorrow, all kind. Meanwhile, they themselves ask the master blessing so that they are rich, healthy, happy, famous, marry well to a good family, pass exams or has good job, blah, blah, blah. But the master not allow any of that. That's why I told you this world is miserable and sadistic. Okay? You see or not? Am I right? Yes. So what did I say about restaurant? Now, I went there because of Mexican food. Oh, sorry, no, that's not the one. I went to the Thai restaurant next to the Mexican food. I don't always go, but sometimes at home, food is no good. Yeah, I haven't got time to buy any vegetable yet, so if I pass by a restaurant, I eat first before I collapse in the supermarket. And then there was a Thai restaurant, I forgot, yeah. And then I sit on one table, and a couple sit next to me, yeah. And they were talking, yeah. The man sit next to me, yeah. And the lady sit in front, almost opposite me, because the two tables next to each other. I sit here, she sit there. And she was kind of making conversations. Oh, where you come from? This is a very famous sentence. I wish I never have to hear it. Story of my life. Because if you tell them where you come from, then they start to ask another. How long have you been there? Were you born there? You married there? Etc., etc. Did you study there? Your parents are still there? Hey, do you have sister and brother still there? Hey, no end. Understand me? I don't know what is in me that they keep asking me no end. What's that got to do with them, whether I marry or not, or I'm married in Vietnam, or I'm married in America, or wherever, yeah? And then what car I have, how did I get here? Do I have long-term visa, short-term visa? Do I have a house here? How big is the house? How many rooms? You have a swimming pool or not? You understand? And how big is the garden? What kind of trees? You know, do you plant fruit trees and flowers? Okay, the couple. Yeah, she asked me again, you know, this kind of big question, where are you from? Okay, then I have to apply to tell her. And then how long you been here? Then I'm applied again to tell her. And she asked me then about Spain, you know, because I lived there at that time. I said, I live here. Okay, so she asked me about the weather, the people, how comfortable it is, because she came from maybe Scotland or England, I forgot, okay? And she wanted to buy an apartment or a house here and live here. I said, then why don't you? It's good weather all year round, and you see where we live here is next to the sea and healthy, and you have many restaurants and a lot of foreigners. You will not feel like a stranger in a foreign land here. Everybody speaks English here. I told her that. I told her what I knew. So we have Italian, Spanish, Mexican, Thai, Chinese, all the restaurant, okay? Yeah. Pakistan restaurant, even all kind of restaurant here. Indian, Thai, you know, all kind of restaurant. And you'll be spoiled with choice, and you will enjoy it here. I enjoyed it there too, of course. I have to tell you the truth. Not that like good thing, I don't care. You know, I'm not that ascetic, okay? I'm not Lord Mahavira at that time. I'm sorry for him, but yeah. And then so we were talking, and then she said she wanted to buy a house here, but her husband doesn't want to. He likes where he is, and she just feels very frustrating.